What's up? This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible today and Non-Fungible tomorrow. And today is indeed quite an interesting day. And like always, I'm going to talk about the crypto market first, and I'm going to talk about the NFT market, and I'm going to talk about, the daily news that have arisen, just within 1 or 2 days. And then I'll talk about a project that I'm looking at and also wrap up, okay? So if you look at the market today, it is quite a positive market. The global crypto market cap has increased by 1.93%, right? And it's at $1.95 trillion, okay? So basically, there is a 22.84 increase in the crypto market volume in the last 24 hours, right? So I was actually monitoring this number, and it seems like some money from DeFi has actually came into the market, and the number of stables has, slightly reduced, right? Which means that people are no longer holding stable coins, but instead is buying cryptocurrency. And if you can see right now, ApeCoin is trending. This could be because the Dour is voting today. And if you look at Bitcoin, yesterday it went down, but now we're at 42,000. Ethereum yesterday went down 3,000. It was around 2,900. Now it's 3,000. So as I said, yesterday, or the day before, you never chase these pumps, but you buy in when it becomes a down market, because there's always a chance where this becomes red, then that could possibly be a good time to buy. But in general, for some reason, Cardano is doing so well. So I think this is because the scaling solution, or maybe the D apps are coming up, and people are starting to see that, hey, Cardano is doing, there is great potential and it's scalable, and that could be a reason why it's going up. But at the same time, Solana is doing pretty well, right? Dogecoin is doing well. So is this an altcoin season? I'm not sure yet, but possibly it, right? But usually altcoin season happen when Bitcoin rallies and then Ethereum rallies and then altcoin rallies, right? Because the money has been diversified there. So we have yet to see whether Ethereum 2.0's merge is going to affect the Ethereum price, and then we'll have a true bull run market. But at the same time, the market itself, a lot is happening, so you still have to be careful, right? So when we talk about the NFT market, I decided to use NFT Go in my daily videos, because as I said early on, the good thing about NFT Go is that it also analyzes the overall market, right? So right now, when we look at the market cap, in 24 hours, the total market cap is $18.75 billion, right? And there is a very slight increase in the holders. But in terms of 24 hours, in terms of traders, there is a 7% reduction, right? So people aren't trading as much. So the trading volume is, reducing. So if we look at this, this is a market cap, right? The market cap, it's pretty much steady, okay? I think there's some bug with the system or what, right, in 24 hours. But pretty much steady. But in 7 days time, you can actually see that, oh, it's even going up, right? So it's good. But if you look at the 24 hours volume, as I said here, it's kind of going down, right? And that is pretty true. We could look at the 7 days, as you see, going down, slightly not going up, but slightly going up, but not up to here on March 18th, right? So the market itself is still kind of, shaky. People are still hesitant, or and so on. So if we look at this 7 days volume, right? The traders has decreased, as I said over here, right? And also, so this kind of tells you that volume isn't really as high. So there is slightly increase, but it's not that high, right? So going to the NFT market, right? Let us look at two projects with the highest 24 hours volume movement, right? The first one is Azuki, and there's a 27.4% change. And I found out the reason behind this is actually Dingaling. So Dingaling is actually a very popular crypto whale. He owns a lot of Bored Ape, right? So he swept 7 Azuki using around 99.12 Ethereum, right? So within one transaction, he brought 7 Azukis, totaling 100 Ethereum, right? So he kind of swept the Azuki, and then people were kind of bullish, and then started buying in. So within 24 hours, there is a 245-hour sale, right? So if you look at this chart, in terms of top 10 NFTs, right? Unfortunately, Movie has a decrease, now at 0.71 floor price, but Dour Darcel has a 24.45% increase, right? And Dour Darcel, one of the reasons why I think it's increasing is that actually Sandbox within the past day has acquired 11 of these Dour Darcels, right? And another reason why is that they have done their auction with Colette, which Colette is kind of like a Parisian brochure fashion brand or something like that. So Dour Darcel has a collaboration with them, right? And these 1 out of 1 NFTs under this collaboration, were trading from 4.988 Ethereum to a very high price of 8.296 Ethereum, right? Just a day ago, right? And actually the number one Dour Darcel is being bought by Casetify, because all of these NFT holders, right, all 25 of these NFT holders are gonna get a official Casetify case using the Dour Darcel IP. So that could be a reason why this is increasing as well. And another reason for Azuki, for increasing, is that because they're gonna have their in real life event by the end of this month, so that could also be a reason why people are hyped for this, right? So anyways, let us move on to our daily news. So our first daily news, so within our episode today, we have a lot of news about blockchain gaming or the gaming industry, okay? The first one is the studio behind the smash hit PUBG, which is, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, a series with mixed Solana NFT games. So basically what happened is that the pub game maker, Krafton, right? They will develop games on the Solana blockchain. So this really shows you that different type of blockchain has different usage, right? Bitcoin is a store of value, Ethereum is like electricity where you have collectibles and stuff like that. But if you want to have a blockchain with a very high transaction speed where it could support gaming, then Solana might be that blockchain, right? Because a lot of games are building on Solana. So in this article, it says that Krafton and Solana Labs will collaborate to develop and market games as well as make investment together. So this is pretty huge. And Krafton themselves does not only develop PUBG, they also develop other type of games. So it's really exciting to see this, right? So traditional video game makers are beginning to explore Web3 gaming space, right? Experimenting with NFT asset and cryptocurrency-based economies in the process. And in this case, another notable game studio with a massively popular franchise is making plans to develop blockchain games, in this case Solana. So South Korean game publisher Krafton revealed long-term agreement with Solana Labs. So they have partnered with Solana Labs, right? With plans to develop and market blockchain and NFT-driven games that we want on that network, right? And there's also co-investment opportunity. So this is very bullish, right? So Krafton is the company behind PUBG. And so PUBG is like one of the world's most famous battle shooter royale games, right? And it really shows you that, hey, what it would mean in this space, because right now we see a lot of blockchain games, but a lot of players or a lot of gamers from the traditional gaming world do not believe in these blockchain games, right? Because what they think is that, hey, the graphics is bad, it's not a triple A, the budget is low and stuff like that. But think about this, if Krafton, games like these, reputable game studios are entering into Web3, it really shows that, hey, this could really encourage mass adoption, right? This can really encourage gamers to enter into Web3 to truly understand what digital asset ownership really is compared to in-app purchase. So I think this is very bullish. This is very exciting for the Solana blockchain, and I'm definitely looking forward to see how this game studio could utilize blockchain to develop other games. So another game-related news is actually GameStop NFT Marketplace is now live and powered by Loopring L2. So the beta version for GameStop's NFT Marketplace is now available. And while the marketplace official launch is expected to deploy soon, right? So in the link description below, I did link this article. So let's have a look at this Medium article, right? So for those of you who do not know, Loopring is actually a layer 2 solution, right? So basically, in order to return power to the players, assets need to be fast, cheap, and secure for the masses. GameStop, in partnership with Loopring, has the opportunity to cement itself at the forefront of this new paradigm and become the destination for global digital economies. So to accomplish this, the new marketplace built atop Loopring L2. So L2 basically means layer 2, like a scaling solution to maybe Ethereum, right? Ensures that users receive the strongest digital property, right? Anchored by a secure, decentralized, and credible neutral environment like Ethereum, right? So Loopring is a CK rollup inherits Ethereum's self-custodian security while abstracting away costly gas fee, leaving low-end price out. So you want to check out the new GameStop website. It is in beta. You have an astronaut. Nothing much to see here, but you can actually connect your Web3 wallet if you have it. So going back to this article, I just want to talk about what a layer 2 means, right? Assuming you have a server, which is the Ethereum server, and it's processing a lot of transactions, right? But then you have someone else starting their own server, which is called a layer 2 server, and recording certain transactions and then only uploading it to the Ethereum server when it's necessary, right? So by doing this, they could help relieve the loading on the Ethereum server by running their own server, and then they could also inherit the Ethereum security because they could upload the data into the Ethereum blockchain at a less congested time. So that is a very simple idea of how layer 2 works. So this one uses CK rollup, which is zero knowledge. But I won't talk about it because it is a topic in itself, but it uses another type of consensus mechanism, right? So anyways, the interesting thing is that GameStop has been, the hype back then in the GME and Wall Street bet trade, right? So with GameStop entering into NFTs and building their own marketplace, this is definitely going to introduce new money, right? Because you have a lot of crypto and then you have a lot of stock trading degens that might be interested into buying these NFTs, right? So definitely this is a great thing and also a great win for Loopring. And also it shows that, hey, NFTs does not have to be expensive, right? With a layer 2 solution, transaction fees could be more affordable to the masses, so the masses could come in here. But talking about another marketplace news, Marvel actually, the Marvel NFT partner Veve, right? So Veve is actually a digital collectible marketplace, right? They have signed a lot of top IPs. For example, even Disneyland has a NFT on the Veve platform. But what happened was that they closed their marketplace after an in-app token exploit, right? So basically what happened is that they are a marketplace with licensed digital collectibles, and in Tuesday, just yesterday, they faced an exploit, right? Resulting in millions of gems in-app token being acquired illegally, right? The platform is quite popular among mainstream brands such as Marvel, Pixar, Coca-Cola, which has chosen Veve as the official launch partner. So basically what Veve said, we have been aware of an exploit of our system which resulted in a large amount of gems being acquired illegitimately. We appreciate the members of the community that has come to us after noticing unusual activity, right? So this is being found out by the community member. So it shows that in Web3, the community is very tight-knitted and is always informing each other. So as a result of this exploit, they have closed the market, gem purchase and transfers while they investigate this, and they will update the community on when they were gonna open the market again. So gems are the Veve in-app token that users exchange for collectibles during drops or in the market. So basically, what people were suggesting is that the attack was able to mint millions of gems without having to pay for it by exploiting a bug in buying mechanism, right? So one user wrote that their friend accidentally purchased gem using an expired credit card and the transaction went through, right? So is this the way how the exploit worked? There is no official announcement yet, but it shows that, hey, if a platform has any exploit, it's gonna affect the price of the digital collectible, right? So basically there is someone who said that, oh, this is why the secret rare Goofy dropped 80% in value from the all-time high at market in a matter of weeks, and then he panic sold it, right? So basically it is sad to see that some platforms are being attacked by exploits, but so that's why in this space it's always very dangerous in a sense that security is a very important thing. Some people might got their wallet hacked, some people might got their marketplace hacked, a lot of different type of hacks, so you have to be very careful, right? So the platform restricted several users that reportedly tried buying the cheap gems from fraudulent accounts, right? So the hacker account bought these cheap gems and then they resold it to other users, right? So that's why so the marketplace did not disclose the exact amount of gems that were exploited, but then a Twitter user claimed that the figure could be in millions and might be the bigger heist on the platform. So Veve did not respond to our Cointelegramm's request for comment at the time of publishing this, right? So this user shared how the whole thing unfolded, right? So apparently 7 mil gems were fraudulently purchased. Multiple accounts that interacted with them are now disabled. Veve will need to recover those gems, and this will be the biggest exploit to date. Users that purchase cheap gems off app will likely lose funds. And so any truth to the rumors, blah blah, have a gen hat, market randomly pumped, super cheap gems off app at 0.2, large gem sales out of nowhere, comment off on Veve's Twitter post, right? So this is very sad to see. So it's always, whenever there's any new platforms, security itself is very important. But this is really sad to see because they partner with Disneyland. I mean, they partner with Disney, Marvel, a lot of big brands. So I'm interested to see how Veve would recover from this. Another big news, Meta, which is Facebook, files for trademark for crypto tokens, wallet, and exchange. So in the past, they were talking about getting into the metaverse, but now they have, filed 8 trademark applications on last Friday for its logo to cover a wide range of digital purposes, including cryptocurrency tokens, wallets, and exchanges, right? So it really shows that, hey, instead of just focusing on maybe NFTs or maybe just focusing on the metaverse, now they're going to pursue what they wanted to do in the past, which is to look at crypto tokens, financial trading, currency trading, blockchain software, virtual currency wallet, virtual currency exchange, digital crypto, and virtual currencies. But it is still yet to see if this is going to be an interoperable blockchain. So we have yet to see. But definitely, Facebook's ambition is not just at the metaverse, but also in cryptocurrency as well. So moving next, talking about cryptocurrency, Crypto.com reviewed as a sponsor for Fifa World Cup 2022. So basically, this is very exciting because the upcoming Fifa World Cup will be held in Qatar. And according to a press release by the exchange, Cryptocurrency.com will be the exclusive crypto exchange sponsor for the tournament, right? The most prestigious international tournament in the sport. So this could really show that during this World Cup, right? Because World Cup, everyone watches it, right? Even I watches it. I only watches the final though. It will show that, hey, there's gonna be a lot of eyeball in something related to crypto. And this could definitely bring more attention, mass adoption into cryptocurrency as well. So today, that's it for the news. I hope you enjoyed this news update and also some of the market updates. I want to talk about a project. Since we're talking about GameStop, we're talking about Game Studio, I want to talk about an NFT project that's going to come up soon, which is called MetaDragonz. So MetaDragonz is actually a project that came from a project called ArcadeNFTs. And ArcadeNFT is one that has a proven track record. The Genesis NFT is being sold for around 3 Ethereum right now. And the really cool thing is that the NFT actually works right now. If you click into the NFT, you can actually play a game, an arcade game on the NFT themselves, right? So this one is a partnership with Crypto Toads, and so this is definitely a not a new project. It is a team that has been within the space and really delivering games that is working and functionable. So right now you're seeing this, right? But if you go to OpenSea, this is actually an NFT that you can play. So what you can do is that that NFT would be like this, and when you click into it, it will show the scene, and then you can actually play the arcade game. So they're coming up with a new project called MetaDragonz, and the supply would be 2,525. The mint would be 0.25 Ethereum. And so this MetaDragon is gonna be the very first play-to-earn NFT video game where the prizes, rewards, and the rankings are completely controlled by a smart contract. So this is the future of gaming, and ArcadeNFTs are continuing to pioneer the space. Okay, so it is the first of its kind own smart contract created specifically for play-to-earn and player versus player gaming in the metaverse, where ranking, prizes, and payments will all be controlled and fulfilled by our smart contract. So the reason why I like this is that it's not another profile pic project, it's not another project that looks fancy, right? But it is a technological breakthrough contract because it is a smart contract, right? So in the game, what you do is you level up the dragon in the arcade arena by manifesting your skills to climb the ladder of prize pool brackets for higher prizes. Holders of MetaDragonz will have direct incentive from a growing prize pool, and all minter will be able to claim a 3D printed arcade figurine in the future, so you'll get physical goods as well. and minting gets you a free mint of a MetaDragonz skin release. So I think they will have different type of skins. So there is different type of utility. And holders will gain access to the arena bracket with the MetaDragonz, and the NFT is dynamic and will evolve with your gaming success, okay? So this is what it is about. What they'll do is they have free-to-play weekly tournament for ETH. So non-Web3 or crypto wallet people could play. You could connect your web wallet to play it, and there's infinite amount of players that could play. Top 20% of players will win Ethereum. So if the winners do not have a Web3 wallet, ETH will go to the Arcade holders. So I want to go through the white paper. But basically, this project is pretty interesting, and they'll use 20% of the initial sale to go to marketing for 6 months. 100% of secondary sales will go through the prize pool, and 50% of all the other Arcade collection will also go to the prize pool, and 20% of initial sales will go to ArcadeNFT DAO treasury, right? So if you own the Genesis Pinball NFT, you get a free airdrop of this MetaDragonz NFT. So that's why the Genesis Pinball NFT is selling for around 3 Ethereum. And you know, this project has been doing quite a lot. If you go to the website, they do host tournament, and you can actually join these tournaments. So it is a working product. And there was a time that it was pretty quiet. But when Gary Vee tweeted about Generative Dungeon, you know, the floor price of ArcadeNFTs and the subsequent launch kind of went up as well, because people were hyping on-chain games, right? So let us look at you know, ArcadeNFT's Medium article, which I think is pretty good, because so basically they are launching this new MetaDragonz NFT, right? So for them, it's a smart contract specifically developed for play to earn and play to a player versus player gaming in the metaverse, where ranking, prizes, and payment will be controlled and fulfilled by the contract itself. So there is no middleman, right? So this will ensure a truly decentralized environment where players rely on the authority of the blockchain to record and reward the progress of play without a centralized point of failure for the tournament participant in the game, right? So what I really like here is that they talk about how they built, you know, they started back in 2021 September, so, and they have launched different type of arcade games. The first thing that they launched, in August the 14th, right? They launched a Genesis Pinball game, which there's only 501 supply. And this is the NFT. The holder will get admission to the DAO, free airdrops for live. They will get access to play any bracket they want in the arcade arena. And they also have the highest percentage of non-competitive rewards in the Arcade arena, and they will also get an airdrop of this upcoming collection, right? And then they also launched another collection in September 2021, which is called Arcade Classic NFT. And basically, this is the project where they integrated play-to-earn functionality. So you see that this is not a new project team. They have a proven track record, and they build slowly, right? So this is the reason why I think this is an interesting project, and I want to talk about it, right? And so basically they sold out for this project as well, and then they also did a collaboration with Crypto Toads with Gremlin, and basically the third game is a collaboration, so they are well known within the space. And right now, the reason why they're doing this new collection is that because they want to bring on-chain gaming to the masses, right? So what happened is that you have MetaDragonz, which is the upcoming drop. I talked about this. There's no drop date yet, so you are still early. You can still, you know, try a chance for the whitelist. So, you know, feel free to follow them. The link is in the description below. But MetaDragonz for them is the most ambitious project yet, right? A competitive play-to-earn game built with the new Arcade Arena smart contract. And this will allow them to launch with an automated bracket system connected to the multiplayer tournament where players can compete to earn ETH, right? By putting the game and the results in fully on-chain, it means that no one, even a team, can interfere with the prize pool and payout, right? So everything is done by the smart contract itself. So they code the smart contract themselves. I think this is definitely a technological breakthrough of using blockchain technology. So what I really appreciate is that they want to cater to the Web2 community as well, because, you know, they spent hours of research deciding which game to build for the first Arcade Arena smart contract release, and they knew that they wanted a fun and easily recognizable game that could easily tap into the established online gaming communities, right? And so MetaDragonz is the first version of Slither.io, a widely adopted and widely played MMO game for the masses, right? So for them, they want to actually incentivize mass adoption. So this is why I really like it, right? So they develop a free-to-play bracket where anyone can play and participate in a tournament without even owning an NFT. So their intention is to bridge Web2 gamers over to the NFT gaming space and by making it free to play on their website. So if you decide to buy the NFT, you will have access to different competitive brackets with a higher prize pool, and this opens up the portal for online gamers to enjoy the game itself while becoming educated on the blockchain technology, NFT, and the high rewards that the owner of the NFT can enable, right? So it is a chill gaming experience but highly competitive, okay? So you could play the free version and then you could try to win the prize pool, right? So they're trying to scale it, so it's gonna be a cross-chain on Ethereum and Arbitrum, right? So this Arbitrum is a layer 2, which is similar to the Loopring that we talked about, but this is another layer 2 solution. So in conclusion, they're just getting started, this is exciting, and etc, right? So what I would say is that this is a technological breakthrough in terms of using the smart contract to facilitate something like this. But my only concern is that right now there is no gameplay video or there's no actual demo gameplay. So because I appreciate what they're trying to do, it is a very ambitious project and they have a track record. So that's the part where I'm excited and bullish on for them, right? But my only concern is that besides the monetary ETH value, you know, besides using the prize pool money to attract Web2 gamers to play the game, right? Is the gameplay itself, you know, does the gameplay has a high replayability, right? How does the graphic look like, okay? Is it gonna be like an arcade game, but is there a way that they could hook traditional gamers to play rather than just focusing on the monetary aspect, right? So if they're able to build a game where people would like to continue playing it non-stop, besides just winning the money because the game itself is fun, then I think this project, this specific NFT is gonna perform pretty well, right? But if it's just a game that is, you know, there's a high repetition in the game, right? And if people keep, you know, losing, or if they couldn't win that prize money, they might look elsewhere to participate and win or play other games, right? Because there's a lot of AAA, you know, 4A games out there, right? But in terms of the technological aspect, in terms of the innovation, right? I do think that ArcadeNFT is doing a great job, and so definitely check them out. I think this is definitely, I really like the graphics, to be honest. Their graphics are just amazing. You know, look at the attention to detail, right? Look at how beautiful the 3D model and how beautiful these arcade games and the style it is, right, in the past. So this is why I'm bullish for them, right? So definitely check this out, and I do know they have a good track record. So going back, today, actually starting today, I have like a new format, because I know not anyone can watch a video. So if they're busy, what I decided to do is that I'm gonna start a thread every day, where I would have an infographic that I would post on Twitter and also on Instagram, so that more people can see this, and it will show you about basically what I covered in the video today. But what I covered in the video would be more detailed, because it'll be live, and then there will be a screenshot showing you, you know, what is happening and things like that. But if you do not have time to watch the video, feel free to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, and feel free to share this with other people, because I will talk about everything that I cover in the video, you know, using these easily accessible bite-sized PowerPoints, right? So this, I did use a lot of time to prepare this, and I do use a lot of time to prepare these videos every day. I basically use the whole day to do my research, so that you could, you know, be updated every day with these news. So feel free to like and share and retweet this, and thank you for watching. I appreciate you for watching this video. And that's it for today. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, signing out. And I might not be able to do a live stream tomorrow, but I'll still do this, but then it'll be recorded for the daily news and in a project per day. But definitely still tune in, and next Monday we'll continue to have a live stream. The reason why I can't do a live stream tomorrow is that I'll be doing a show with a guest called The Philosopher, where he's gonna talk about metaverse building and his journey as a metaverse and storyteller, right? So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. If you like the content, remember to like and subscribe. Even if you don't like and subscribe my YouTube, come to my Twitter, come to my Instagram, like and subscribe there, follow me there for these daily bite-sized updates. Bye bye.